Hello, CSIT 155 students. Welcome to Module 6. And in this module, we are going to be going over conversational social media for business, X, formerly known as Twitter. We'll get into some other platforms such as Bluesky and Threads. So conversational social media, the learning objectives for this module is to understand what conversational social media is all about, to understand the business values of using X for marketing, implementing an X content strategy, and learning the basics of Bluesky and Threads. So top conversational platforms as of kind of today, 2025, X, Bluesky, Threads, Discord, Reddit, Tumblr, and LinkedIn. Not in necessarily any particular order here. It really just depends on which kind of platform you like best. I have accounts for almost all of these. I don't have much experience in Tumblr, messed around with it a little bit. Reddit, I've read some stuff on there. Discord, I just started using that one. Threads, hit or miss. Bluesky, I do have an account and messed around a little bit in there. Definitely I've had LinkedIn and X for a while though. So how do you join the conversation today? Choose a platform with a focus you feel comfortable with. Sign up for an account on their website or download the app. Personalize your profile with a profile picture and a bio. Find topics of interest or join communities. Follow accounts you find interesting. Engage with others and ask questions to get conversations started. The benefits for business for having these conversational platforms is you can meet customer expectations for real-time interaction and personalized experiences. Improve customer service with quick communication through messaging. Offer immediate assistance and answers to frequently asked questions. Proactive engagement increases customer satisfaction. Make more informed product improvements. Enhance service. Improve marketing strategies based on feedback received via messages and community building. So me personally, my clients aren't really on these accounts just yet. A couple of them have been on X, but there has been negative feedback on Reddit, I've noticed, so clients do need to be aware of all of these. I have the accounts I have for these are not through business accounts, but are through personal accounts, so that I am in the know and I'm trying to educate myself on these platforms so that I know if I get a new client or if I get a new project, I'll have some sort of awareness or background of these platforms and I can either suggest to use them or not to use them for their marketing campaigns. So moving on, for challenges for businesses, absence of nonverbal cues such as tone of voice and facial expressions can lead to misinterpretation of content. With no human touch, they can feel impersonal and lack of empathy. It can be time consuming to keep up with ongoing conversation. This is a huge one. These types of conversational platforms here are very time consuming. You have to constantly be going back and forth. You have notifications turned on, hopefully, and it's just a lot of what we call listening that needs to be done. Negative feedback from unhappy customers, competitors, and employees can grow quickly and spread, lowering brand satisfaction and impacting business. I've definitely seen this on the Reddit app. Me personally, from what I've experienced, is a lot of negativity on Reddit instead of positivity, but that could just be the industry I'm in. Maybe you've had a different experience for those that are on Reddit. So starting with Twitter here, X is a social microblogging platform where users share short messages called posts in 4,000 characters or fewer. Today, the platform attracts 368 million monthly users who make over 6,000 posts per second, more than 500 million per day. That's huge. It has become a platform for brands to reach customers, celebrities to stay in contact with their fans, politicians to share political opinions, and journalists and media companies to report breaking news. How to set up an X profile. So you set up a bio just like any other platform. It's a place for business to tell followers who they are, why they should follow you. You get 160 characters. You're going to want to put in your location, business hours, and a link to your website. You can add emojis or be creative with your text if you'd like. You can also include hashtags, use the username of other X accounts if there's more than one. So here's an example here of just what Starbucks looks like. I'm sure they have a lot more followers than from when I created this, but just your basic info, hashtags, and you can kind of just see the conversation happening on this post here. Here's another one, Better Buzz, which you guys might be more familiar with since they're more local in San Diego, North County. Again, they fill out all the information as best as possible, make sure the images are relevant. X Blue is fairly new. It's a paid subscription starting at $8 a month that adds a blue check mark to an X account and offers early access to select features including editing your posts up to a 30-minute window, because normally you can't edit X posts. You'd have to delete it and repost it. You can bookmark folders, undo posts, Spaces tab, find podcasts, theme audio stations, recorded spaces, and live spaces. You are allowed a longer video upload of up to 60 minutes long or 2 gigabytes file size, and longer posts up to 4,000 characters. Now there's an X Gold, which is a service for business entities that adds a gold check mark to official business accounts. For $1,000 a month, brands can benefit from all of X Blue's features, plus a gold check mark, a Square X avatar, customer business affiliated badges, and verified organizations portal. I'm not really sure of the benefits of this because I've never worked for a huge company, but just to give you a little background info, this is just another option that they offer now. Components of a post. A post is an update on X and should contain a text, a photo, a GIF, or a video, as well as a call to action link. Videos. Options include uploading a video from a desktop or mobile, or use the video function built inside the mobile app to record and post a 140-second video. Photos. You can attach up to 4 photos to a single post, or a single image can be embedded into the pasted URL. And GIFs. X has integrated a GIF library directly into the platform. Stand out easily, automatically plays in the newsfeed, are easy to digest, can evoke reactions, can show brands a sense of humor, personality, and capture more attention. Hashtags. Use between 1 and 2 hashtags, more because there's not that much of a character count. So posts with hashtags can receive 2 times more engagement than without. Branded hashtags, keywords, relevant to business, popular or trending hashtags, holiday hashtags, mentions. You can tag another account in a post, interact with users, ask questions, thank people, highlight content. What a great way to start conversations with big brands or celebrities, professional athletes. You can also reply, retweet, like, call to action link. So some content strategies for X. Less promotion, more conversations. 30 to 40% of posts should be replies to other people. Multi-way discussions, ask questions and post about industry news, trending topics, events, promotions, day-to-day activities, company culture, or customer stories. Brands should listen, respond to comments and questions in real time, repost, like, and follow customers or industry thought leaders on a regular basis. Use @mentions and tag people in posts to increase engagement and reach. Keep posts short. So they're supposed to be tweets, or they're calling them just posts now. They're supposed to be short and sweet and to the point. Experiment with different post links. Post consistently and at optimal times. Post visually appealing content. Use X lists, which is a curated group of X accounts. Ask questions, run polls, provide customer service. So here's kind of a screenshot here of suggested lists for me to join through my clients. Of course, it's all running, endurance, sports, and all that. So they know you pretty well in the X app. You can provide customer service, run contests, promotions, host X chats, account takeovers, go live, use direct messaging. Here's an example here of Burton Snowboards where you can watch live the contest happening at X Games. Customer service. This is a big one. This is probably what I see the most through Twitter that's the most beneficial. You can provide customer service, create a dedicated X support handle, answer inquiries in a timely fashion, use direct messages to resolve any issues privately, and they respond a lot quicker. Instead of going through the email or call features of customer service, you can go on Twitter, X, and you'll get an answer a lot quicker, or you can search for the question that you're having and find help sooner. Hosting an X chat, discussion that occurs on X with the use of a predefined hashtag that links posts together in a thread or conversation. The chat is prearranged and occurs at a designated day and time. I used to actually run these a lot with an old company of mine. I used X chats, and we had sales reps all over the country. So it was a great way to get all the sales reps in one group chat, and they were able to ask questions and answer questions. So here's one example from Hootsuite. They call it the Hoot Chat, and Hootsuite is a software that is a third-party software that schedules social media posts on the different platforms. So question 1, where do you get your Instagram content? In-house, UG, etc. So it's a great way to do market research. And then when people respond back using the Hoot Chat hashtag, they would say A1. So Q1 would be question 1, A1, answer 1, so forth. All right, moving on to Bluesky. I believe this was launched in 2024. I set up an account in early 2025 and messed around with it for a few months. To me, it's exactly like X, really. Founded in 2019 as a Twitter-backed initiative, but is now independent. The goal is to give users more control over content, moderation, and algorithms. Focuses on transparency, interoperability, and user empowerment. Open source and community-driven approach. It has an AT protocol, which enables data portability and open algorithms. It has account portability, so you can take your followers and content anywhere. It has an open marketplace for algorithms, meaning users can choose their content feed. Moderation tools, so community-based and customizable. No ads, at least for right now. This could change and probably will change very quickly. Focuses on authentic user experience. So why Bluesky for brands? Opportunities are to reach earlier adopters and tech-savvy users, position your brand as a digital innovator, transparent and customizable community engagement, but the challenges for Bluesky are smaller user base compared to X, Instagram, Facebook, no formal advertising platform yet, so brands have no way of advertising, and it's still in beta but evolving rapidly. As of today, I'm not sure if it's still in beta or if it's 100% at full function. I'd have to look that up, but it was in beta for many years. Here's some screenshots here. Stephen King, the very famous thriller horror author, I guess we would say. He already has 1 million followers on Bluesky, so pretty amazing. You can check out his post. Meg SYV. She's a big influencer on Bluesky as well. 14.2K thousand followers here. Moving on to Threads. So Threads is a part of Instagram. Launched in 2023 by Meta. Designed as a text-first platform to compete with X. Linked to Instagram accounts, easy sign-up, shared usernames, focuses on short posts, real-time conversation, and community. Available on iOS and Android. Now also has a web version. So it's really where your customer's at and where do you want to be at. Either X, Bluesky, or Threads. So Threads is a 500 character limit per post. Includes text, images, videos, and links. Seamless integration with Instagram. Clean, ad-free interface, again, as of now. Algorithmic and chronological feeds available. Encourages positive and civil discourse. Heavier moderation policies. So if you remember, I mentioned there's not much moderation in Bluesky, but there's a lot of moderation in Threads. Early adopter advantage can stand out with fresh content and tone, so similar to Bluesky. Cross promotion, you can leverage Instagram audience easily because they're part of the same app. Community engagement, start conversation, share behind the scenes content, lightweight updates, great for real-time announcements and microblogging. But there are limitations such as no hashtags or DMs, limited analytics tools. So all things to think about while you're choosing a conversational platform to work on. All right, and Module 6 assignments are Check-in 6, Celebrity. Assignment 4 will be on Platforms and Content Calendar, and Quiz 5 will be on X. If you have any questions, please email me or come to my office hours. Hope that everyone has a great week.